And then Silver, you're going to be on Trapper.
Silver is the same thing that happened with Steam last time.
Is the chat borking up again, or?
No, his mic's going out.
Alright, there's not a spot, like there's a spot open, so maybe you can steal it.
Okay, so it does look like that we swapped around. Let's go ahead and let's go back. Okay, it looks like everybody's here now, so we'll go ahead and restart that. Okay, I see everyone. This should work this time.
So we're going with the original, what you said before?
Correct. So Thor on Monster, everyone keep the same role, and then Silver on Trapper.
Mike, any?
Who's that, Aiden? Look, Aiden, it's Mirda. What is it, Aiden? Do you see all the princesses out there? Poop. I stream every single Saturday, and then usually whenever there's any major announcements and things like that. What is it? Hi. Ooh. Do you want to watch? Okay. Here you go. Is that the monster, Aiden? Yeah, that's the parade. Look, the monster. What is it? What? I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't understand. What's fist? That's not a sign language word we taught you. You're like doing half of a helicopter and half of a help. No, there's a parade about 50 feet from my balcony. Hey Rake, how's it going? Kicks are gaming. The name the name isn't doesn't ring a bell. Were you around here for a while before? But yeah, Saturdays I usually stream for about 10 hours or so. Sometimes there's a lunch break in the middle, just kind of depends. I used to stream on the nights, but a lot of times I was getting... It just kind of depends. It's kind of changed more towards the weekend, so I can get more European and Oceanic in. Although, ironically enough, with the holiday weekend, there's not many European and Oceanic people on right now. Okay, get ourselves a Frostbite Goliath. Ooh, we got a Maggie, Hank,
Fight!
Kyra, Hi. So 2 H's, an MC. Okay, so it looks like, ooh, that looks like a 3-point fire breath. Looks like it's going to be fire and fire. So it looks like 3 fire. I don't think that was a 3 leap. I think that was like a 2, maybe a 1. But I haven't seen him use any other abilities yet. Not the greatest leap smashes. That first initial fire breath was really, really good. Did try to shake them up out of position. So I would like to see a couple of the hunters spread out a bit more. Like one up here, one around here, and then like one here, or the assault kind of roaming around. That should prevent the monster from being able to just run around and not take a lot of damage. And that way you're covering each other, and if the monster comes after you, you just simply go to another high vantage point area. Nice placement of Maggie traps. They're doing really, really well, putting them in between these locations. And so if the hunters were going between these, hit all sorts of So it does look like he is trying to focus on the support, but it looks like he lost sight of the support. But support getting focused in. Oh, there we go. There's a charge. I didn't think that that was a 3-point leap. So we'll see if that was a 1 or a 2-point charge. There goes the cloak. Nice cloak. Monster is not going to be able to see him come up the side. Monster sneaking around, trying to get a better angle. And it does look like he sees the assault here. So we'll go ahead and see if there's fire on fire action. It does not look like it. Does look like he is going after the support, but maybe he wasn't. Maybe he just happened to go in that direction. And so here we go. Those Maggie traps doing a fantastic job of keeping the monster away. And it does look like Dead gets hit by the leap smash. And we'll see if... Oh, and unable to jump away because of Maggie's traps. Be very, very careful against fighting Maggie. Those traps can really screw you over if you don't give them enough respect. So here we go. Here is Hank going back and forth. See, this is exactly what you want to do as hunters. I would like to see a lot more of the hunters up here. Silver's doing a great job just putting the traps in very, very good positions right here. He's kind of basically running a circuit right now. And then I'd love to see the medic over here, like on this little roof. And then the trapper, or sorry, support probably over here. That way they can cover each other. And again, fantastic. Maggie doing an absolute brilliant job with her harpoons. The monster is not being able to get much headway because it keeps on getting pulled and roped into every single kind of location here. Trying to make some headway there, but the hunters are in a really, really good position right here. And there they go, Hank covering. And there we go, the assault's going in for the damage. His personal shield is activated. And again, those harpoon turrets. This is actually kind of an ugly area for a Goliath. The behemoth would actually really struggle in this dome, to be honest. It's not the greatest of areas. Charge, knocking the assault away. This actually might be the momentum. If he can knock him down into that pit, away from line of sight from Hank and Kyra, might be able to go ahead and get that taken care of. There we go, monster climbing up. It does not look like the monster, and it does look like the monster is not going to be able to win this one. Hunter's doing a really good job just positioning himself. Silverblade doing an amazing job with Maggie. Just very, very commendable. Great spots, always on the lips of these ledges. This is how you want to put your turrets. You don't want to put them on the ground floor. You always want to put them on the lips, because that way you'll get them when they're going up, down, or in the middle. So he does finally get Maggie down, but a little too late. So now that he knows that Maggie was relatively easy to go down once he did focus it, maybe we'll see in this next one, because of the harpoon turrets being his biggest bane, we'll see if Maggie gets targeted a bit more this time. Hey, Slobodon. Yes, Rake, there's a laundry list of things that I have with regards to observer mode.
Ready.
Osama the Llama, my younger brother. My younger brother doesn't live with me anymore, so he's got really crappy internet where he lives. He lives basically in the podunk. Oh, and here we go. There we go. Going after Maggie, it looks like. This could actually be really strong. Now, do be careful. There is a Hank and a Kyra, but if you do spread out the damage, it might be able to separate them well enough. Woo! Parade! Nah, it's a stupid parade, too. I don't like it. You're my son. My 2-year-old son is not entertained by this parade. Goliath doing a good job. Ooh, is actually focusing Hank really well. Now, the thing about a Hank and Kyra is that you will take a tremendous amount of damage from a good hunter team. And so the most important thing to realize is that even if you focus somebody, it doesn't look like you're getting somewhere. You usually are. Whether it's draining the capacity of Hank And it does not look like that orbital did really much. I don't think it was in a defensive one either. So doing a little bit of damage to Daisy just because, hey, why not? But this is another, once again, all these turrets, a little clumped together, but I do like that the spreading them out in all this various area, giving the hunters a lot of room to work with. Ooh, rock throw, here we go. This could actually be the end of Dead right here. Oh, it does miss the leap smash, unfortunately, and the hunter is able to get away. Still half health. Might be able to go ahead and throw another rock in there. And there we go, rock throw, but not after the support. The Trapper, however, is cornered there, and it does give away Hank's position when he had to go and shield the Trapper. So it does look like that the Thorax is going between the hunters, not really picking a target and consistently staying with it for too long. If invisibility, if you're not very comfortable with going after invisible targets, focus Kyra. Eventually you will puncture through Hank's shield. It's a little bit harder to down Kyra than it is Hank, but if you have problems with the invisibility, that might be the best option. And again, great locations for these turrets. Fantastic work. Monster going away, might be able to get a little bit of armor, but I don't know. Hopefully the Mammoth Bird, oh, almost got killed. I think he got killed by the Mammoth Bird. Death by Mammoth Bird, those mother truckers. Hey Victory, how's it going? Leave Daisy alone. Daisy deserves to die. GG, Mammoth Bird's OP.
Dude, on the first stage, those harpoons were so good.
Yeah, I was commenting on that a lot. Silverblade did a fantastic job with those harpoon turrets. Yeah, like I was saying, Maggie was doing a tremendous job, and that's exactly how you want to put turrets. You want to put them on the lips of higher ledges, because that way if they jump away or if they jump up or change elevation, it really screws over with them. So fantastic job on there. I would have liked to see a little bit less movement between Hank and Kyra until the monster's actually focusing you. There were 4 really good high spots that the two of you could have just bounced between whenever Goliath was going after you, and so I feel like that while you guys did do a very good job and you were able to keep each other up, I feel like that it could have been better, and against a better monster that was focusing, I think that having those ledges would have been able to save your bacon a little bit. But yeah, fantastic work by Maggie, doing a really good job. With the second dome, you almost got Maggie right off the bat. Like, she was at half health for a little while, and then she was able to get away. I think that the biggest thing for you, Thorax, is that you kind of lose focus on hunters, so you kind of go from one to the other, and sometimes I feel like you're not transitioning. Like, there's a difference between swapping targets because of an opportunity as opposed to just swapping targets just because. So it does seem like that you lost Hank a few times a little easily. If you don't feel comfortable about chasing somebody who's invisible, like you don't have enough practice, you don't see the silhouette very well, it is harder, but I would just focus Kyra at that point and try and charge Kyra around a corner so Hank can't shield, and then do some permanent damage to her and just keep on focusing on her, because she won't be able to invis out and she doesn't have a sunny boost to get away really. But just kind of stick on that one target over and over again, I think would be a really good strength for you.
I agree.
But good
Thank
game.
you.
Let's go ahead.